afternoon and welcome back, Tigers, to the start of another year at UWA. I'm Whitney Fulton.
And I'm Callie Murphy, bringing you the top stories in this week's Tiger Paws. This week, several Greek organizations hosted successful fundraisers for their philanthropies.
Coming up, we will bring you more on those events. But first, UWA Campus Police recently implemented a new method to help members of the campus community stay safe. For more on this story, we go to Dora.
The UWA Police Department has been sending out weekly safety tips to inform students on topics such as being aware of their surroundings while in public, walking in groups instead of being alone, or even using a flashlight when walking at night. I talked with Ian Hester to see how he felt about these safety tips.
I feel that safety tips are a good precaution the school takes to keep the students safe. The school is just saying what happens at other schools. They're using what happened there as an example.
Be sure to check your UWA email weekly for a new safety tip.
Thanks, Dora. On Thursday, Phi Mu Fraternity brought music to Lake Lou for a good cause with their Bonham Band Party. Sarah has more on this annual philanthropy fundraiser.
I'm Sarah Neal, reporting from Bonham here at Lake LU on campus. For the last 2 years, Phi Mu has hosted a large-scale event in order to raise money for their philanthropy. Phi Mu sister Lexi Larkin says this is a huge event for Children's Miracle Network Hospital.
Last year at our first annual Bonham event, we raised around $3,000 to donate to Children's Miracle Network Hospital. CJ Harris is a season 13 American Idol top 6 finalist from Jasper, Alabama, and he was kind enough to drive down and play for us at this event.
Sarah Neal, Livingston, Alabama, Studio 96.
Thanks, Sarah. On Saturday, UWA held its monthly Second Saturday concert behind Gilbert Hall, featuring the Lamont Landers Band. Kylie headed out to see the band firsthand and checked in with members of the UWA community there. Kylie?
I'm here at the Second Saturday event behind Gilbert Lawn. The Lamont Landers Band performed live for campus and community members.
I'm a campus activities board director, and we kind of do second Saturdays for an event to have people who are on campus to come out and enjoy music. It's centrally located in all the residence dorms.
It is a great way to unwind after a stressful month back and enjoy some really great music. Go to our website at uwa.edu. I'm Kylie Cook, Livingston, Alabama, Studio 96.
Thanks, Kylie. Last Thursday, Alpha Phi Omega hosted their annual date auction to raise money and awareness for suicide prevention programs. For more, we head to Darniqua.
Hi, I am reporting at Lions Hall Auditorium at the annual Alpha Phi Omega Day Auction. Alpha Delta Pi chapter of Alpha Phi Omega is a national co-ed service fraternity that was established on campus in 1996. APO has hosted the event since 2006. The fraternity successfully raised about $700 and will be donated to the Suicide Prevention Program. If you feel you need suicide prevention assistance, call 1-800-273-TALK. I'm Darniqua Bone reporting for Studio 96.
Thanks, Darniqua. After a tough 2-game losing streak for the UWA football team, the Tigers will open conference play against Mississippi College on Saturday. Brianna has a look at the upcoming football game and how UWA plans to pull out their first win of the season. Brianna?
I'm here at Tiger Stadium, where our football players have been in constant preparation for this weekend's game against Mississippi College. Our football team has already traveled to 2 away games this season, with Mississippi College being the third. Make sure to come out and support our boys as they try to get that Tiger win. I'm Brianna Johnson, Livingston, Alabama, Studio 96.
Thanks, Brianna. Also in sports news, the UWA volleyball team won 3 out of 4 matches this past weekend, bringing their overall record to 6-2 headed into conference play. The Tigers face Valdosta State Friday night at 6 p.m. and West Florida Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m.
Both UWA men's and women's soccer teams had a difficult weekend in Florida, falling short in all 4 matches played. The men's team will be back in action at Tiger Stadium against Union University on September 23rd at 7 p.m. Audrey had a chance to talk with head coach Matthew Thorne about how his team is preparing for the upcoming games.
Hello Tigers, I'm here at the UWA Tiger Stadium for the men's soccer game. The Tigers, who are 0-3 in their new season, play against Louisiana College, who is 0-4 in their season. I talked with Coach Thorne in a phone interview about what's expected of this week's game. Coming back from a tough loss and preparing for this week's game, Coach Thorne said, "On Monday, the boys saw what they needed to do themselves and to put attention to the opposition so we can focus more on ourselves every day." Thorne expects high-level competition and for the opponents to be on top of their game. As for the rest of the upcoming season, Coach Thorne is very excited as for they have one of the toughest schedules in the nation. The Tigers will return to UWA September 23rd against Union. I'm Audrey Diekman from Studio 96.
Thanks, Audrey. The women's soccer team will also open up their conference play at home against West Georgia Friday night at 5 p.m. To get an idea of what we should wear to this week's soccer matches, let's go to Taylor with the forecast.
Thanks, Callie. Looks like you can expect a sunny rest of the week, Tigers. The highs will be in the 90s with lows in the 70s. There's a chance of storms throughout the weekend and into Monday, but back to a bright sunny day on Tuesday. Back to you, Callie and Whitney. Thanks, Taylor. That's all for this week's Tiger Paws.
Tune in next week as we go behind the scenes of the newly opened Smithsonian Hometown Teams exhibit here in Livingston. I'm Callie Murphy.
And I'm Whitney Fulton, Studio 96.